Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome to Profit Hour.
Welcome.
I think this is a bit of a change from what we were discussing earlier, which was your potential new career as an audio porn artist.
You know, to be honest, I've never listened to audio
It's
porn.
'cause
What is audio porn?
Your accent mixed with like your tone of voice is kind of sultry. So I can imagine you like calling up old men and kind of just being like, "Hey, daddy," or something. You know what I mean?
Hey, daddy. Like that.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
but
quite
you
good.
know that's kind of like a daddy voice. You know, like should.
Would you say you're like a daddy dom?
Nah, not really.
No.
Not really. No,
I would
not
say
at all.
I say visually you're kind of giving like dom vibes. It's kind of obvious like from the visual.
You're joking, right?
Our sound person is laughing because it's true.
What about me gives you dumb vibes?
I think it's just your built like physique. Like you're
My
so
physique.
overpowering. What's it called in like the gay community? Like you're a bear? Is that what it is? I need to go on Reddit and like inform myself better. I don't want to be misinformed on the pod.
I mean, sure, let's just go with it. You know, people can't see me yet.
Not yet.
Not
Soon
yet.
come.
Yeah, we're gonna go visual soon.
Yeah, you know what
Once
I was
we're
thinking?
famous, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we're going to be famous, but I still think we should government name drop if we chat shit about people. I'm name dropping, first name, last name. I'm basically doxing people in the pod.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can we get sued for it?
Can we get sued?
I mean,
We need a lawyer. Oh my god, we need a
it would be
lawyer.
good publicity at least, you know, like yeah. But no, I don't care about names.
And like when the ads start rolling in, because they will start rolling in.
Let's be honest.
Are we doing Grammarly? Like, what's up?
I mean,
Are
yeah,
we doing NordVPN?
we're just gonna have too many sources of income, you know, like merch, music. We're gonna do like
Fetish ASMR.
I was just thinking we're gonna do a movie. It's gonna be called The Podcast. Like in 20 years.
What is
and
it, like a comedy horror?
No, it's just gonna be about us, you know, like
Oh, so a
how it
comedy
all
horror.
started out, you know.
A comedy horror.
A comedy horror, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I feel like we're quite complex, so it's kind of difficult to encapsulate our characters. Who would play you in a movie?
I would play myself.
Who do you think would play me? Amy Winehouse?
I don't know.
I mean, she's dead, but like... I don't know why you're nodding like this.
I mean, you could play Amy Winehouse in the movie, you know?
Because we're so similar.
Because you're so similar.
Because it's so like laid back and chill.
Yeah, it's just
And I have a
it's just the way you're sitting right
boyfriend.
now. It's
A groomer dad. Was he a groomer?
who?
The dad.
I have no idea.
Who a groomer? What was wrong with the dad?
Fact check that.
There's a lot of misinformation.
Oh yeah, this podcast we're spreading misinformation.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like
Everything we say is true though. Like I've literally never been wrong in my life.
that's what we call profit hour.
Profit hour, and by the way, it's profit PH, not FI.
Yeah, I don't know who would think it's profit.
I was confronted by a finance bro today.
But today,
Yeah, today, and I was like, "Oh, do you want to be on my podcast? Like, it's gonna pop off." And he was like, "Oh, profit hour. So what is it about, like economics?" And in that moment, I literally pictured putting a revolver in my mouth and blowing my brains out.
I mean, it's about profits because it's gonna be like making money, you know.
Oh yeah, I'll be mining Bitcoin
But-
in the next episode.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about any of that shit.
What do you want to talk about?
You know, I was thinking you could open your parcel.
Oh my god, should I give a backstory?
Please give a backstory.
Yeah, so the person who I'm talking to, kind of, not really. He's gonna listen to this.
Is he?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna listen. The person I'm talking to sent me an item of theirs.
Do you wanna give the person a name, just a random name?
Am I name dropping?
Just make up a name.
That trap. Okay, yeah. The person I'm talking to sent me an item of theirs. It's kind of like merch, because it's kind of like profit hour merch, but not really, because they're like a frequent goer to this place, visitor even. If you don't know what this is not going to be funny. But I hope you know what this is. Have you ever been to Hooters?
I've not been to Hooters. Isn't it like a shop? What is Hooters?
What is Hooters? Do you know what
Do
Hooters
I
is?
have to explain what Hooters is?
Do you know what Hooters is?
Yeah, there's only one in the UK though.
Yup.
It's in Nottingham.
He's a frequent goer to the Hooters in Nottingham.
It's like a, I don't know how you describe it. It's like a what?
It's like a
restaurant
yeah.
where the waitresses are all...
They all have like massive boobs and they kind of just walk around in bras and like flirt with you basically. And he's
Why-
a frequent goer to Hooters. I think it's because
He's
his
a
type
frequent
is
goer to
women with big
Hooters.
breasts, which is why he likes me. Big breasts and like a fat behind.
Yeah. Why did he send you the shirt? Did you
Because
want
he said he
or-
shrunk it in the wash. So he was like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "I think it's kind of ironic because like my tits
Yeah.
are so big."
It's kind of funny.
I want to apply for Hooters and see what happens.
Do you think they would take you? Maybe like...
Maybe if I like got implants, maybe if I got a breast reduction, they would take me.
Perhaps. you just wouldn't fit the uniform. You're like so big. Like
They're so big that they have to
Yeah.
like make me a special uniform. Anyways, I would hate for the viewers, the listeners even, to picture me in that light. I only want Profit Hour viewers and listeners to think of me sexually.
really.
I'm like a mommy to them.
Is that already preparing our OnlyFans release once we are famous? Mm-hmm. By the way, when we reach, what is it, 1 million listeners or followers or what the fuck?
Yeah, 1 million.
I mean,
I thought it was 100, but I think we were
could
whoring ourselves out there.
we could say 1,000.
Okay, 1,000 is a good target.
Yeah, we're gonna
post our assholes on the internet.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Is it pink?
Well, I can't spoil anything.
Okay.
I can't ruin
Is it
the
bubblegum pink?
anticipation. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. They have
Yeah.
to find out. They have to pay.
They have to pay. Do you think anyone is gonna pay for that?
Yeah. What would your niche be on OnlyFans?
My niche.
You know how everyone has a niche?
I don't know. Maybe something Austrian, like you
Oh my
know,
God.
like Mountain Boy. I don't know. Why is that funny?
I'm just picturing it in my head. Would you wear like those little like Austrian boy suits? Kind of like Heidi but boy version. Is Heidi Austrian?
Who?
Do you know who Heidi is? Do you know who Heidi is?
Oh, do you mean like the cartoon?
Yeah.
I think she's Swiss, but you
Oh,
know it
man,
doesn't
I'm
really
sorry.
matter.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
It's not the same thing.
yeah, nothing good comes out of Austria, except for me, of course. But like,
Real.
yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, just go hiding, be with the cows.
Would you like? How far would you go on OnlyFans? Would you like be showing like asshole?
To be honest, I would do anything for money. But you know,
To
like,
be honest, like you're so real for that because everyone has like a price. I don't believe
yeah,
when people
and
like.
that is quite cheap.
It's kind of like when like straight guys are like, I wouldn't suck a dick. Like you can give me £1 million to suck a dick. I'm like, I'm sure I could give
Like
you
a
like
billion
10k
pounds,
and you would
I
be
wouldn't
gagging
do
on
it for
it.
£1 billion. Like it's
Like
yeah.
100k and you'd be bouncing on it like a girl. I really like my objective for today is to get the sound person to spit out their beverage.
No, you know, like,
Like, would you bounce up on it like a girl? My parents are probably gonna find this. Anyways, hi. I'm sure you're so proud of me. Me being like potentially unemployed in 4 months. So fine.
I mean, honestly, I think this podcast might be the most productive thing we
This
have.
is employment for us.
I know, right? Like we're how
Fuck
do you
the
call it?
dissertation.
We're entrepreneurs right here.
Literally, you're so
Yeah.
real for that. This is basically just like an advert for taking Adderall and autism screening.
What is with the autism? I don't get it.
I really do think we should take a test.
Yeah, but we gotta do it on the podcast. Like, it's gotta be live.
I say one of the episodes we get like a psychiatrist to come and just analyze us. Because we're just so famous and we have the budget for it.
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty.
Do you
oh
think
God.
your
Yeah.
therapist thinks you're like really, really interesting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that's a good thing?
Do I think it's a good thing?
Yeah.
Is it an unhealthy relationship, is what you're asking me?
Oh no, I was just wondering, like, because it's, whenever you tell me about it, like, he seems quite intrigued about you.
I think he's got like an interest in me as a genuine person. Like I feel like he just is just kind of confused at how like I came to be. Because like I am just so complex.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one might even say that I'm just not like the other girls.
Yes.
Anyways, swiftly moving on.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about
I'm moving
OnlyFans?
back. Yeah, we were talking about OnlyFans. What is like your limit? Like, what would
What
you
is
do
my limit?
OnlyFans?
I would do anything for money.
Anything for money. You
Yeah,
know,
like-
I think the secret to success here is you know, you don't want to show everything up front, you know.
Yeah, no.
Like
and
you,
yeah.
you have to have like a layered system, like like all the pyramid scheme guys, you know.
Yeah. I feel
like-
like, no offense, I feel like part of me at one point thought that you would be sucked into a pyramid scheme. I was genuinely worried for you.
Do you think? I'm like an anti-pyramid scheme person.
I feel like
I would have a pyramid scheme.
No offense, sound person, you really strike me as someone to get sucked into a pyramid scheme.
You know, it's funny because I
They're
feel
nodding.
like you would be the most likely to get
Me?
sucked in. Yes.
I feel like what?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Nah, that's an offense. I say we just like kind of leak our credit card information. See what people like do. You know, my parents.
Content.
Yeah, content. Oh
Yeah.
God, my parents got like a credit card scam, and I think they literally only spent like I want to say like 15 grand at John Lewis. It's kind of like you stole someone's credit card and that's what you did. They bought like a TV and like a couch and shit.
Did they get the money back?
Yeah.
How does that work? Like,
I don't know.
do you just
If it was on me, I just wouldn't give it back. Too
would you
bad.
be like a
Too
credit
bad.
card scammer or something like that? Like,
I remember once I went through a phase where I would, at parties, like, go through people's wallets and take pictures of their credit cards, front and back, but I wouldn't use them, just, like, as leverage
as leverage.
in the future. Why did you look so horrified? I was 16 and I thought I was a menace.
That's kind of funny. I feel like you like to go through people's other
I
personal stuff.
have, like,
you know?
a really bad habit of rummaging through people's things.
Yeah, remember in
What?
first year?
Oh, yeah, should we
sex
tell
drawer.
them? Should we... Oh, my God, I forgot about that. I was thinking
How
about
could you
something
forget
else.
about that?
I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking about?
The strawberry lube.
Wait, I forgot about that.
Should we say that as well?
Yeah,
Should I say
sure.
that?
Yeah.
Do you want to say the sex toy one? Because technically you knew them.
Yeah, I mean, but you didn't. You can explain it. I don't mind.
All right. Basically, in first year, I had a knack for going through people's rooms because it was COVID as well. So we would kind of just like chill in people's uni rooms, whatever.
Did you ever go through my room, like inspect everything?
Your room has nothing in it.
I know.
I have.
You have.
Well, in first year, yeah.
While I was out.
You were there.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, I wouldn't do it if like people were out and it was just
I
the
mean,
middle of the day.
it's not like you did it to the guy at the party.
The klepto. I was drunk though. I was
Okay,
quite drunk
fair.
and I was with my friend and we just go into this guy's room, careless, left it open.
Let's be fair. He won't mind it. Like he would like.
Let's be
Probably
fair, it's
show
his
you.
fault. If you don't want people to go
Yeah.
through your drawers, close your door.
Like I remember talking to him about his
Fantasies.
breast milk fetish and stuff like that.
You have so many friends with breast milk fetishes. Nick? No offense, Nick. Name dropped. Single ass laugh.
It's going well.
Name dropped. Anyways, I go to this guy's room. I'm kind of drunk. I'm laying in his bed. I'm just kind of kikiing, you know what? And then I open his drawer, like shits and gigs, filled to the brim with sex toys, vibrators, handcuffs, cock rings, lingerie, gummy underwear, And I'm like me, like just drunk out of my mind. I'm like filming it because it's hilarious. Putting my hands in it. I like hold up this cock ring. I'm like, oh, what's this? Cock ring.
Yeah, and wasn't it like
Whips.
that? Then afterwards you came back and you were like, oh, you know, Mikey, I have to show you this. It's so funny. I was in this guy's room and he has like a bunch of sex toys and whatever. And then we kind of found out that it basically was one of my best friends.
Yeah.
How is that?
How about that?
It's kind of funny, I think.
Just had to be you. It couldn't have been a random person. It had to be your best friend. That was the prophecy.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was my best friend, but like...
Have you spoken to him since he left?
No. It's hard to reach. Nick has visited me. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Name dropped. Of course, Nick's friends with him.
I mean, the people will know about Nick. He's going to be
Nick's
on the podcast.
have some... Yeah, we'll have him on, but he has some strange fetishes, I would think.
I mean, let's save it for the podcast. you
Yeah,
know?
we'll keep very suspenseful. You're going to enjoy this.
I'm sure Nick will be glad to talk about that stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
get things out of him, though. Sometimes he's a bit dry.
You gotta get him a bit drunk, you know, he has many
I reckon
secrets.
we need to start really hair of the dog. Not even hair of the dog. What is it? Liquid courage? What do they call it? Truth serum.
Truth serum.
What is like
Does
the...
it work? Is it like an actual truth serum?
No.
I mean, but you know, there is like some stuff that will make you like really, really like whatever, you know, like I think there's some stuff that
I
will
think
make you talk, you know.
Yeah. Oh, like drugs.
I don't know. I've seen a YouTube video on it.
Kind of. Okay.
Must be true.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The other thing I was thinking of. So in first year, do you remember the girl we lived with?
The girl we lived with.
Yeah. Not the girl with the boyfriend. The other one.
The girl
I
you name
I
dropped.
name dropped her. Yeah. We were going. It was me and the other boy that we lived with. We were going through her drawers when she was really drunk, and we were really drunk as well. And we open her drawer, and it's filled to the brim with strawberry lube.
To the brim.
To the brim, like multiple,
Like 10 bottles.
like multiple bottles of strawberry lube. Co-op own brand. No, it wasn't Co-op own brand. Superdrug own brand. And I was like laughing. I was like, "Why do you have so much strawberry lube?" And she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, he never used to wash his dick, so it was just so cheesy that she would only suck him off when with strawberry lube." So this girl was literally such a sheep that she wouldn't tell her boyfriend of like 5 years to wash himself. She would just suck him off.
You know, I wasn't aware it was
Strawberry
for
flavoured.
5 years.
They were going out for ages. He was awful. He was like, "You can wear a bikini to the beach." Cut that out. Cut that out. I fucking hate that bitch. Cut that out. Anyways, it's not profit hours if you don't say out of pocket stuff and then have to get it bleeped out.
We're just gonna bleep it, you know.
He's
we're
definitely
not
not gonna bleep it. He's gonna fuck me over.
We're not.
He's definitely just gonna put it in, like edit things in.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of deserve it, you know. Like,
I don't think we deserve anything bad. I think we need some more
No.
good in our lives. Oh God.
but you know, like I'm pretty open about that. I talk shit about people behind their back, you know.
Oh yeah.
But not in a
me too.
spiteful way, just because it's entertaining, you know.
You know what? Like, I wouldn't say anything behind someone's back that I wouldn't say to their face.
Yeah, honestly, like
I'm not afraid of getting punched.
I think like I'm one of the least judgmental people I know, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
true.
like-
I would agree with that.
You know, you do you, but I still think it's kind of funny when you're doing like some bullshit, you know, or if you're stupid, like.
If
You know, if you're stupid, you deserve to be made fun of.
Yeah, real. If you have an IQ like a 50 in her case, maybe 80, then it's kind of like you have it coming.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
we should get her on the podcast. I feel like there's
That would be actually quite fun.
some
Should we get that-
unresolved dispute
Should we
going
get
on
that
between
tramp
you.
Hannah on the podcast? That fucking bitch. I fucking hate her. We get her on the podcast, we genuinely start a fight. That'd be good content, to be fair. I'll do that for views.
Do you know that the plan was to keep this an uncut episode,
Unedited, like Trisha Paytas.
unedited, because it's like so much work to edit.
Okay, no, fair enough.
Do you have no like?
Hannah, I'm coming for you. You know, like, I'm not a fighter. Like, I'll say that with my chest. Like, I'll probably lose. I think I could take her down. I have so much rage inside of me, like BPD filled rage.
You know, maybe like once we're famous, which we kind of
In a
already
couple
are,
weeks.
but like
Yeah,
it has to happen.
yeah.
We should do like a celebrity boxing, you know.
Yeah, I'd be
That's
so
what
down for
everybody's
that.
doing, you know, like
But I don't really want to get big. I kind of just want to do it as like a puny little girl.
yeah, like lightweight.
By the way, I'm
or
5'8".
whatever.
Just dropping
Are
that
you
out
actually?
there. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I can't really like. I don't have like a, I don't know, an estimate of how big 5'8" is because like in Europe we do everything in centimeters, you know.
Oh, like it's like 175.
Oh yeah, sure.
I know this man sprayed perfume on this.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, go for it. It smells a bit weird actually. Oh shit, someone from my course just did my survey. Oh, by the way, if you're listening to this, can you please message me, carlotta.patry on Instagram, and I'll send you a link for my dissertation survey. I'm whoring out my fucking link for answers right now. I put it on Twitter, Facebook, sent it to about 150 people on Snapchat. It's just, I just need those results.
You need to get 200 people. That's kind of a lot.
I don't think I know 200 people.
Do you think
I get
people
around, but
are smart enough to like the survey?
that's what I was worried about. I was
Because
worried
like
that they
I
were
kind
going
of
to spread
didn't
their like
care, you know, like
idiocy all over my survey, but it's kind of like I don't care anymore.
you don't care anymore.
No. I was going through it and it was just like I was reading some of the answers and I actually felt kind of worried about the future of this country considering that democracy is a thing.
Really? What kind of answers did you
I'm a
get?
strong democracy hater.
Why? How come? Explain.
People are idiots.
People are idiots.
Yeah.
What's the alternative?
I make up everything. Not me, actually, it's way too much responsibility. I say we like select like 10-ish people to just make all the decisions. That'd be kind of fun.
Who do you select?
We like
Do you-
select 10 babies at random, and then when they turn 18, they make all the decisions for the country. That'd be kind of fun though. Like you know how they choose
That's
like
a fucking stupid idea.
what's it called? The Dalai Lama. You know how they just
The Dalai-
randomly choose
yeah.
some kid? That's what we do. 10 people.
Why 10 people? Because then you have like, then it's like kind of
10
like
is
the
a nice
democracy
number.
again. you know,
11.
like- I feel like you want to have like a dictatorship, like at least, you know, or like a monarch.
I feel
Imagine
like
having
dictatorships
that.
get kind of boring.
Hmm?
Dictatorships get kind of boring sometimes.
Yeah, true, but you know, like they're like, really exciting for like a few years, you know.
Yeah,
like,
for a few years. Would you want to be a dictator?
no,
Why?
too much work.
Too much work, on God.
Yeah, like
Would you ever want to be a pope? I heard all they do
A
is fuck
pope?
around.
I'm not a
Literally.
pedophile.
Yeah, real. Are we getting into religion now?
I wouldn't mind getting into religion.
We have quite a few topics to go over if
Yeah.
this gets boring.
I fucking hate religion.
Really? On God, like, I don't mind it, you know. I'm
don't
kind of
mind
praying
it?
to God because I kind of want to fuck Vinnie Hacker.
Do you think that's like your only chance?
I'm kind
you
of
know?
hoping that the Catholics are right because I've been praying to God, like, I need Vinnie Hacker in my life.
Do you think that's something God would support?
Me getting fucked, hopefully. I'm really sorry if my parents are hearing this. I really doubt they will, but if they find it somehow.
They're gonna find it right.
You know what I did want to cover, actually? We'll get back into religion, but I just need to cover this quickly because I think it's funny. Because also recent, like, hot news, the Rick and Morty scandal.
The Rick and Morty scandal.
Yeah.
So the only thing I heard about is that the Rick and Morty creator, like, I don't know, beat his wife or something.
Oh, what? He was married? That man was married?
I think so. Or
Low
like,
key, he had a sexy
ma-
voice.
maybe he wasn't worried. But it was like some domestic abuse, you know. So I guess
That's
like he
hot
had to go
drama.
with it. Yeah.
He was
but,
also a groomer, so there's that.
But you know, the funny thing is, I feel like he gets away with it because everybody is like, oh yeah, it's so obvious, you know, like
Yeah.
like obviously this guy is an abuser and a groomer
What
and
do
a
you think's gonna
pedo.
happen to the show?
I think it's gonna get greater, you know. Like
Oh,
this is
gonna be like
this is
arc.
the
This is the revival
personal
arc.
circumstances
Yeah,
that are gonna bring out the new ideas, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
sort of like that, you know,
Yeah.
the trauma, the
Do you reckon
prison,
it's
you
gonna
know,
like
like
churn it out? Yeah, maybe it'll be good.
yeah, like Hitler wrote his best book in prison, right?
That peak literature.
Yeah,
We review it on the pod.
that was sarcastic,
Hitler's
by the way.
best work.
Have you read it?
I think I've read parts of it.
Yeah,
What's it called again?
Mein Kampf, which is like my fight, and I'm not sure if like everybody would do it, but like he would just like read certain like parts of it and then discuss it because it's like obviously quite
Controversial.
controversial.
A hot topic
material.
of debate. We need to start talking about vaginas again. So Mikey is a pig. Anyways, should we go back to religion? Or is that kind of heavy for how long have we been talking for?
30 minutes.
Are you already getting bored?
No, I'm just getting started.
I think we're just getting started.
Are we Joe Roganing it like with the 3-hour length videos? No.
I mean, we
Does anybody watch all of those?
No, I only watch the clips on TikTok, and it's always like the ones with like the like
yeah.
alpha male music in the back. It's, like the
It's kind of funny.
that one.
Do you think people are gonna do that with our podcast?
Yeah.
Like put the Sigma mindset music
Sigma
behind
mindset
it.
music with like a picture of that fucking Irish guy from what's his name? Cillian Murphy. Is that his name? Yeah, that Irish guy. People are gonna hate this because I'm a woman. People are gonna be like,
Yeah, but
yeah. By the
sometimes
way,
I feel
guys,
like,
it's dark and it's dry. I'm just putting it out there
what
before
are
they
you
say
talking
about
about
me.
at the moment? What is dark and dry?
My vagina. I'm just putting it out there before the 14-year-olds call me gay or something. Before they come for me. Before the sissies come for me.
Thanks for putting that out.
Thanks, guys. Maybe this could be like the next Red Scare, but with more like cohesive sentencing. Is that a word?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you know what Red Scare is?
No.
It's like two women, kind of like dirtbag left. And like at the start, I would listen to it. I was like, these are opinions. I would listen to these like two women like say the most deranged thoughts, and I was like, this is political conversation. And then like I grew up and I was like, nothing they say ever makes sense. It's kind of funny. You have to listen to Red Scare.
I really do.
Listen to it with irony. It's like these two Russian women. It's brilliant.
I have to listen to it with the thought that you actually thought it was.
At one point,
Was right.
my 18-year-old self was like, yeah, this is my political compass. This right here.
You go through like a lot of phases, right? Like
Yeah, I have a lot of arcs.
arcs.
I don't know what arc I'm in right now. French girl, misunderstood.
Isn't that like a constant thing?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
The
My
the
misunderstood
French
mastermind
girl.
arc. It's been going on for
Yeah.
about 20 years.
Are you still living the celibacy arc? Not really, right?
And my celibacy arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had sex in ages. Why are you looking
I
at me
mean-
like that?
Not technically. I mean, you like.
Oh, do you think I'd be fucking like e-sex type beat?
No. I was just thinking about
Do you want to talk about e-sex? Would you do it?
e-sex.
E-sex.
Like what do you consider to be e-sex?
Like fucking on the phone. Kind of like you both like bust a nut on the phone. Is that e-sex? What is e-sex?
He definitely knows.
Yeah, I know he's doing
Yeah.
e-sex.
I have no idea what e-sex is, but
I know
the
he's
idea-
doing... You know, our sound guy has multiple kittens on Discord.
Yeah, so you're just like on a call and then you're like moaning and
Would you e-sex?
I don't think so. No, like
I don't think I would either. I don't have the dignity for it.
I feel like you would only do it in like
Unless
a
it was
long
Vinnie Hacker.
distance
Oh,
relationship,
maybe, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be in a long distance relationship
Yeah, fuck that
because I
noise.
wouldn't be in a relationship. Like imagine that.
Oh, man. They're
Kind of
sounding
sad.
like... I never know what to say when I read your, like, self-deprecating tweets. I kind of just, like, comment boo-hoo or some shit.
Yeah, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. I'm not that sentimental actually. I just
Neither am I. Sometimes I do
Yeah.
have my moments on Twitter, though. It'll be, like, 3 a.m. and I'm tweeting, like, why did God make me like this?
Are you tweeting it like in a funny way? I never know. Or like
There's
are you
always
for
a
real?
sense of
you know?
irony. Read everything I
Yeah.
say on Twitter with a pinch of salt.
But you know, like the thing is, irony doesn't work on Twitter. You know, like
yeah, real.
you're gonna put it out, and you never know. Like, is this person like gonna kill themselves in like the next 5 minutes?
That's why, though, we've got such an advantage over everyone else because we have jester's privilege.
What do you mean?
Do you want to know the Google definition of jester's privilege is? I can get that out for you right now.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God, I hate reading aloud. Jester's privilege is the ability and right of a jester to talk and mock freely without being punished. That's us, bro. It's literally us.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because we say whatever and people are like, haha. Like, I say shit on Twitter, that's like low-key out pocket, and people think I'm joking. That's why my Twitter's private. I used to make my Twitter public again.
It's kind of a weak move. Like
I know, because every
I was
time I'm
gonna
like,
tell you.
I'll at Vinny Hacker, I'm like, he's not going to see this ever. I'm like, Vinny Hacker, eat me out. And I'm like, he's never going to see this.
Are you writing a lot of private messages to Vinny
I've
Hacker?
never DM'd him, other than today when I asked him to be on the pod,
today.
but he didn't answer, obviously.
I think maybe you should DM him more, like properly harass him,
Send him news.
follow him.
I think he's going to block me. I feel like he's got like no riz. I don't know if that's like his shtick, that he like gets no bitches, or if he's genuinely like actually like low-key a bit autistic.
What is it with Vinny Hacker? Like I don't
I don't know,
what he
there's
does,
something. I
but-
think it's because he gives off these loser vibes, but I can't tell if I'm just like falling for the ploy or not. I think maybe I'm being manipulated here. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm literally never wrong.
You know, I was just talking to the sound guy about it yesterday. Like, remember the one time where I had this 20-hour conversation with one of our old flatmates if
Oh,
the recorder flute thing.
the flute thing.
Do you not remember that?
No. What?
So
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah. That was fucked up. Do you want to
That was fucked
explain
up.
that?
So I got a bit confused, to be fair. Like, you know,
It's okay, you're foreign.
I speak German and in Germany the flute is like not the flute, you know, but the recorder is called the flute,
Yeah.
like translated.
Was this Emily?
Name drop.
I'm name dropping government name.
yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
So she was like talking about how she played the flute, and I was like, oh, okay, playing the flute is a bit stupid, like that's for kids, you know, like.
Yeah.
And then I realized, I confused it with the recorder, and I just said like in a sentence, oh yeah, but like the recorder is like kind of a flute, you know, because the recorder
Wind instrument.
is in the family of the flute, you know,
Yeah.
everything you blow into, and
Yeah,
it goes
real.
over like some edge, and it makes a noise. It's a flute. And then she was like saying, oh yeah, then how does that work? She just didn't get it, you know, it's like
It's
basic
because she's not very
logic.
clever.
You said that.
Yeah, I'm saying that
I mean-
with my chest.
I'm not I'm not arguing against it.
He's agreeing with me. Like, you can just say it. What are you scared of? To be fair, I'm terrified of her. Oh, by the way, Emily, if you're listening to this, I ate your banana in first year and didn't tell anyone.
Oh yeah, about that. Emily hated
Yeah,
me for thinking I ate
her
the banana.
I ate her last banana, and she literally... I've never heard a woman scream like that in my life. She thought it was him. She thought...
You never corrected her.
No. Pure terror. Pure terror. When she was like screaming outside of all our doors, like, who the fuck ate my banana? Like that.
Yeah.
But was she like
It-
afraid that a ghost had eaten
it was-
or
no,
was
no,
she
no,
just,
'cause-
like so angry.
She was just pissed. And I was going to tell her, I was like, oh, I ate it by accident because I thought it was one of mine. Because I thought I had one left. And she had like 5 as well. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Sorry, keep going. I interrupted you.
No, I don't know. Like
The flute thing.
my state in first year wasn't great. Like I was kind of having like some weird relationship to everybody in the flat, but maybe you know, like every.
We were keeping it real.
Yeah, I know. Like, but it's just like, you know, if I think about it now, it was like everything was like a bit weird, you know, like
Because of COVID.
because of COVID.
It was a weird time.
It was a
I
really
was like
weird time. Yeah.
besties with Jacob and stuff.
Do you think you were besties with him?
We were friends.
Yeah.
And then he was like kind of weird because he was trying to sleep with Sarah. Fuck her, man. Fucking hate her.
You know, everything went so quickly, you know, like so much happened in like the first night alone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all just a blur.
Do you want to hear a story about that?
Yeah, sure.
I think I told you this actually. I was so drunk. Like, the first night of first year is the most drunk I've ever been, like, in the entirety of that year. And I was, like, lying down on Jacob's floor, and I'm literally talking to myself about how I think the pyramids were made by aliens. Like, literally going on, like, a 10-minute, like, rant about this fucking conspiracy of mine. And I turn around, and they're literally just, like, he's fingering her. in the room. I'm literally lying down on the floor, like, passed out drunk, basically.
How was that?
It was very fun. I crawled out of his room and then crawled up this. Do you remember how I was on the second floor?
Yeah,
Crawled
yeah,
up the
yeah,
stairs.
yeah. No, I think all of us thought you guys were just having a threesome, you know.
No, I was talking about aliens.
while
I was literally
stuff was
going
going
on
on.
some tangent while they were kind of like
Yeah.
doing their own thing. I mean, go for it, I guess.
Did you enjoy first year?
Yes and no.
What the fuck are you doing on your phone?
I'm trying to look for that video of the
Okay,
banana.
fair.
When was that? Do you reckon it was like third term?
It was like pretty much 2 years ago, right?
I remember when like, I think first year was fun, but then like the last bit was so shit because we all just fucking hated each other.
I mean, I didn't hate any of you, to be honest.
I didn't like Emily.
Name
Name
drop.
drop. She was just such a fucking bitch. Like, she was so hateful for no reason. I remember like the last day of exams, Paris and I got like drunk in my room and were like doing karaoke on my phone. And then she was like, excuse me, can you keep it down? Jamie's trying to sleep. I'm like, it's Friday night, last night of exams, like, stop being a loser, whatever. We keep it down, and then she got so butthurt that I couldn't come to that dinner. Do you remember? Do you remember you guys had that dinner and I didn't come?
Oh yeah, at Nando's, right?
No, it wasn't Nando's.
Surely
I
it
don't
was
know where
Nando's.
you guys went to some Italian place.
Oh yeah, I do
No,
remember. I do remember.
Nando's. I wasn't allowed. Mommy let me in.
I don't know, like
To be fair, Emily is low-key mommy vibes. I'm terrified of her. I know she could beat me to the ground. I know she could inflict damage. I go through her gym account sometimes and she's like lifting like 4 times my weight.
you know, maybe that's why she's been going to the gym all the time,
She's trying to fuck me.
trying to fuck you up. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I meant that.
oh,
I feel like Emily could low-key be a lesbian.
do you think?
No.
Why are you saying it that?
I just wanted to say it. Anyways. Religion?
Religion.
Do you have anything else that you want to add? I feel like we're talking too much about the past experiences of first year. I'm still looking for this video.
No, not really. You had a talk prepared.
Joke. Was it
You forgot about it.
my Fight Club joke?
Yeah, it was a
I
Fight
don't
Club
know.
joke.
I don't know what the context of it was. Why was I talking about Fight Club?
it never has any context.
Fight Club just doesn't have context.
Just whip it out.
I know you like Fight Club.
I do like
I
Fight
know
Club,
you
yeah.
said that when you watched it when you were 18, you felt like it changed your life.
Wow, I didn't say that.
You
First
did
of
say
all,
that.
I think I was 20 when I watched it.
You said,
Or 19.
oh,
It was like in
you
first
said
year.
verbatim, I feel like if I watched this when I was 18, I'd be like, wow, it changed my life.
Did I say that?
You did.
It's kind of embarrassing.
And then I followed up with, the first rule of Fight Club is to love yourself.
Are you sure?
Yup.
I feel like you didn't say that.
I definitely did. I said it at some point in our conversations about Fight Club.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Because you know I've only watched the first 15 minutes.
You've only watched the first 15
I've
minutes.
checked it on my letterbox because I just want to fuck with people.
You know that you're not being fair to the movie.
No.
I think you would enjoy the movie.
I know I would. That's why I'm not watching it because I just I chat so much shit about Fight Club.
We should watch it together.
Yeah, like
Maybe
we
on
need to
the- on
finish
the pod.
Birdman as well.
You need to finish Birdman. Yeah. I mean, maybe Fight Club is just too complex for you. Maybe you wouldn't get it.
Is that a dig at the sound guy? Our sound guy didn't understand Hereditary.
No,
So-
it's not Hereditary. I mean,
Maybe it is too complex for me.
Hereditary is like way above his
feel
level,
like
but like
Fight
it was Midsummer, right?
Oh, it was Midsummer. It was
Yeah.
Midsummer. Oh my god, I can't believe I fucked up my own joke. Damn.
Kind of embarrassing.
I'm kind of just, maybe I should go. I need to go contemplate.
Contem-
I need to go ponder.
What's contemplate? Or like what
I
are
need
you
to
gonna
go
contemplate?
contemplate.
Is it like the new manifest? You're just you're
Oh my
contemplating.
god. Yeah.
Are you
No,
still
my only
manif-
manifestations of Vinny Hacker.
Are you still manifesting?
No, it wasn't working. Everything I've manifested, literally the opposite has happened.
And now you're praying.
And now I'm praying to God. I'm like,
And you're saying
I'm
you would be
begging
the
God.
least likely to go into a pyramid scheme. Is that what you're
The
saying?
pyramid scheme like promises me like an evening with Vinny Hacker. I'm in. I'll sell you like 100 bars of soap. Like, what do you want? I'll sell these like 50 Hoovers for you. Like, what do you want? I'll get 20 people to sell a box of Hoovers. Like, what's up? What's good? An evening.
You know,
An evening.
he might be on the podcast.
If
at
he's
some
on the
point,
if he's
when
on the
we're
podcast,
famous.
you know, like this is legit. I don't follow him on my main account just in case, like praying to God. I bump into him. I pretend I don't know who he is. That's the way I drop game. That's the way I drop game.
That's
are
the way
you?
you drop game.
Yeah. He has like a vagabond tattoo. And like vagabond is like one of my favorite manga, so I'm just gonna that's how I get in there. I'm gonna be like, yo, cool tattoo. That's awful gay. I feel like I can drop decent game, but it's Vinny Hacker. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, he's Loki Short King. He's like
How
he's
tall
like
is he?
he's like 5'11", 5'10".
But you know, like all famous people are like kind of short. You
I know
like,
it's big though. I know it's. I've been cock watching on his TikTok. It's big. I'm so thirsty, bro. We need like a servant. On God.
Oh man. You know, I don't know what to say.
What was I looking for on my phone? That video. Oh, I can't be
The
arsed
video.
now. It wasn't even that funny.
Vinny Hacker is 5'8".
No, he's not. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
It's like your size.
I don't believe that.
He
Who
looks
to-
so much taller, right?
He's taller. There's no way. Someone told me he was 5'10".
You know, maybe his cock just looks so big because he's so small.
You know what? All his height's going to his dick, like, and girth. Oh my God, you know what actually made me want to kill myself the other day? I have this friend. She's amazing. We need her on the podcast. Her ADHD is extremely severe.
Extremely severe.
Yeah, so like the only time we like get little nuggets of information is shit like this. I told her, I was like, if I was a guy, how big would my dick be? And she humbled me. 5.5 inches.
Oh.
And then she said, but it
I
would-
mean, that's not like
It's
super
average,
bad.
but, like,
it's
I
like
was
it's like
convinced-
a weird number, you know. It's like
no, like I was convinced I'd be slanging horse. BoJack Horseman.
you're
But
just
she
like him.
said it would be girthy, so it'd be like golden ratio dick.
Is that a good thing? I don't think so. Right?
Golden ratio, like, because if it's too big and you don't know how to fuck, but it's just too big, it's kind of painful. But if it's too small and you just like can't hit the spots, so like 5.5 with width, I'm literally gaslighting myself into like my fictional dick being good.
Yeah, you know, I remember like in first year you were talking about it a lot, how you had like the biggest dick, you know.
I feel like my
You
dick
were
would be big.
convinced.
My dick would be
Yeah.
big but thin. I've been
But
saying
you know,
this for
here's
like
the thing,
6
like
years.
all the people that say they have a big dick, they actually don't.
That's
you know?
how I test
It's like
out
the
all my men.
insecurity.
I'm like, oh my God, I bet it's small. And if they go, yeah, it is, I'm like, it's big. It's horse.
Is that what you're doing?
That's what I do. That's literally,
Yeah.
that's my game.
Is that-
That's why when I did it to the person I'm talking to and he was like, yeah, it's tiny, I literally cried in the bathroom for 10 minutes. I was like, it can't be big.
Were you right?
I'm not gonna answer that. No comment. No comment.
Is gonna find the podcast.
I'm not gonna name drop this. No comment. It's horse. Mine would be horse.
Of course.
Okay, on the topic of horses. BoJack Horseman.
What
When's
about-
out? We're gonna rewatch it. You're watching it as well. We're gonna do it next weekend.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna rewatch it, all of it, in one go,
Yeah.
and then record the podcast.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
How
This
many?
geezer's
How
gonna
long
be
is it?
asleep.
Like 23 hours?
It's 23 hours.
23
isn't
hours
like-
sleep deprived.
Isn't the Lord of the Rings like longer?
Who cares about the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, no one gives a fuck about
Yeah.
the Lord of the Rings. Fuck you, sound guy.
I think they're only like 12.
No, it's longer. It's like 20.
No.
It's the longest series, like, if you watch it back to back. Oh no, Harry Potter would be, because it's like 6 movies. 9
Yeah,
movies?
Lord of the Rings only has 3 movies.
8 movies, right? No, it's 9 movies. Harry
Lord
Potter's
of
9 movies.
The Rings.
Is it 9?
Yeah, because like they did 2 for the last one, right? I didn't see half of them, but I knew.
Oh yeah, it's
That-
11 hours, you're right.
How long is BoJack Horseman?
Oh, I almost threw up in my mouth a bit. BoJack Horseman total runtime.
How many
32
hours?
hours.
No, that can't be right.
Yeah. So
I
let me do it
think-
again.
I
77.
think I checked it, and I
times
think it
25.
was like 23 hours in total.
Wait, let's do 77 times 20, because I'm thinking it's 25 minutes each episode. And then divided by 60. Yeah,
And you know-
25.6.
You can skip the intro, so that saves a lot of time.
That's like a good day and a bit.
Although, like, would you skip the intro now because it's so great? Like,
Back
I
in
would,
the 90s.
I would,
Intros and outros.
I would watch it like 70 times in a row.
I'm rewatching it now.
You're rewatching it now.
But like I'll rewatch it again. I rewatch BoJack Horseman like every couple of months when it gets good, just to make sure I stay humble.
Yeah. We gotta do it soon though, because otherwise we're never gonna do it.
Yeah, because of exams. I say
Yeah.
next weekend. Prepare yourself. Oh fuck! I'm not here.
Oh shit! Maybe the weekend after.
Weekend
you know?
after, yeah.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. Our sound guy's got a hose to call. He's like, hey, I can't come over, babe. I've got to watch all of BoJack Horseman in one sitting. Maybe we should like take a shot every time someone goes, he's just like me for real.
I think taking shots would be good
Maybe,
in general
yeah.
for the podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna
feel
do
like-
a couple drunk episodes as well.
I feel like it would really help if we were alcoholics, you know. Just putting it
alcoholics.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. If you were to have any addiction, what would it be? Oh, we were talking about this literally on the way
You
to
mean-
Lidl.
I feel like I'm addicted to many things, you know. Like, but
Chess, being a stud.
just well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit social media addicted, but you know, like
TikTok addict. Do you have TikTok?
I have TikTok, but for some reason I'm not a lot on TikTok, but I do a lot of YouTube, and I do some Instagram and stuff like that.
If I go fill up my water bottle, is that allowed? Will you talk for like 5 minutes?
I mean, we can cut it out as well, but
I'm a big believer in me being devil's advocate. I don't know why, I've always done it. And I didn't know what like, oh my god, I didn't know what it was. So people would be like, oh Carly, you're always devil's advocate, whatever. And I'd be like, I don't know what that means. And then I googled it and I was like, that's literally me, bro. It's literally me.
when did you Google it? Like, everybody
While
knows
ago.
what devil's
I was like
advocate
fucking
is.
15 and people would
Okay,
be like,
fair
oh,
enough.
stop being
Fair
devil's
enough.
advocate.
Fair
And I'm
enough. Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
thought it was like something cool and sexy, which it kind of is.
How were you like when you were 15?
Oh my god, so different. So different, but kind of similar at the same time.
Better or worse?
More annoying.
Like purposefully
Shocking.
annoying, or like what kind of annoying?
I feel like when I was like 13, I was like an emo, but like not visually, like very closeted. And then I tried to fool myself into like believing that I was normal. So I like dressed head to toe Brandy Melville, and I had like orange eyeshadow all the time, and like I like told people I listened to like Clairo and shit.
Are you
Like
still an
bedroom
emo?
pop. And
Are
I
you
was like
still in?
still listening to like fucking Slipknot and shit. Pierce the Veil.
Are you
Shit,
still
I
an
saw
emo?
Pierce the Veil the other day. It was really good. Am I still an emo? No.
You know,
No,
I'm
I
not
get
sure
bitches.
who
I
it
get
was,
play.
and I wouldn't say it because you would perhaps kill them.
Who was it?
But somebody said, "Oh yeah, isn't she like an emo?"
Oh, who said that? Who said that? Was it someone at Kiosk?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh my god, it was definitely someone at Kiosk.
To be honest, I've forgotten who exactly said it.
Is it because I wear all black?
I don't know.
Is it
Are you
'cause I'm-
offended by it?
No. Is it because I'm so sexy?
Maybe. It's just the vibes you gave me.
Can't help it.
Yeah, I almost forgot. I almost forgot it, but I just remembered. It's kind of funny.
I'm gonna hunt you down until you tell me who it is.
You know, honestly,
I know where you live.
I've forgotten who it is.
Quite literally.
I've forgotten who it was, but
Mm.
like, I just remember thinking, oh, you would find that hilarious.
Yeah, I do find it quite funny.
It is quite funny.
I'm laughing inside. It's the ADHD. I reckon you should get screened. Apparently, it's quite expensive though.
I got screened for ADHD.
Oh, are you getting that amphetamine on God? That
What
can
are
be
you
out-
talking about? Coke? No.
No.
No, I'm not getting Ritalin or Adderall or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it would just kind of like make us kind of too boring.
Yeah, exactly. And like it.
We do
First,
a
it
pod
would feel like
episode
I
on
feel like
Ritalin and we
doping,
actually
and
talk
I
about
feel like I
things.
don't need it. You know, like
Yeah. Why would you slow yourself down?
why would I slow myself down?
Honestly.
And it's like, you know, like it's not like that I can't concentrate. I just can't concentrate on things that are pointless and boring, you know.
It's kind of just like your mind is just being more selective. It makes more sense. Like, why would you focus on things that are useless and boring?
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's not selective, right? Because I'm just doing all kind of shit. But
Who's blowing up my line? It was TikTok. Ignore me.
you're so easily distracted. Do you know that?
Me?
You're so easily distracted.
Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't been tested on ADHD. I actually can't believe it. It's like one of the big secrets of the
Apparently,
universe, actually.
ADHD in women is really difficult to diagnose.
Not when it comes to you.
Apparently, the symptoms are really different. My like leg is like vibrating under the table, and I'm just like, nope.
But to be fair, I'm doing that. It's kind of fun.
I don't really think I'm like, I just think my mind works faster than other people's, and I don't think it's like an intelligence thing. Do not misinterpret what I'm saying. I think I just like have faster mental speed, but like I don't know if it's ADHD. I think it's something. I think it might just be
like
the
fast in
BPD.
which way? Like
I just like my mind moves quickly. Like I speak quickly. My mind goes quickly, and my mind goes faster than my mouth. That's why I trip up my sentences all the time. I stutter like a bitch.
no, you don't stutter. I would have never noticed.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's such a compliment. I'm literally gonna bust a nuts to that tonight. Like literally I say things like that like I don't mean it. I think I'm just like I'm doing it for the bit. Like my life is the bit at this point.
It's kind of funny, you know.
Yeah, you've got to commit.
I think you're like a comedian.
I could never do stand up. That's so much pressure. Also, like,
But you know, it's like it's all improv. It's like
do you reckon?
okay,
I thought
You- you
stand up
can't
was
say
like
it's
low-key
improv
really
because, like-
scripted. You strike me as someone who really likes comedy. Like who watches Comedy Channel or something. Comedy Network. What's it called? No? I know nothing about like comedians. I just think like male comedians are just the biggest joke ever. Like they'll make like 5 jokes about women and like 1 joke about black people, and they're just like fucking comedy. And then there's like the women like comedians who just sit there and they're like, oh my god, the patriarchy, and make a joke about the patriarchy, and then all the other women are like real.
I mean, why don't you do stand up? You know, like you.
So much pressure. Also, like the hate from the guys would just turn me on too much. Too much hate really does get to me.
Was that one of the ironic statements?
I guess we'll never know.
We'll
I
never
tweeted
know.
this like a couple months ago. I was like, I could never be famous because the hate would make me so horny.
Did you actually?
That's a banger tweet, to be fair.
That's a pretty good tweet.
I have tweeted that in the past. I might retweet.
Retweet yourself.
Yeah,
Or like,
I've done that before.
like just post it
I
a
might
second
pin
time.
it because my pinned tweet right now isn't very good.
Yeah, pin it.
What's your pinned tweet?
My pin tweet is it's actually inspired by Julian.
What is it?
We can name drop him, right? Like,
Yeah,
it
of
doesn't
course we
go.
can.
And his like pin tweet was or like dear public diary or something like that.
Oh,
And I was like,
that.
oh, that's kind of weird. And then I thought, oh, I'm gonna do like dear future employer
Oh, I thought-
because-
oh, I saw that. Yeah.
because I'm never gonna get employed, you know.
Yeah,
But
we're gonna be. It's just one long summer holiday.
it's because I'm gonna be self-employed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what's happening.
My pin tweet, I think, is a good.
I know what your
a
pin
good
tweet
one
is.
to end it on.
What did you say? Like
Can you
Read it.
guess? It's not that good.
something like so horny you could outrun a cheetah or something like that. Or no, what was it about personal clarity, something like that?
Fuck personal clarity.
Oh
I
my
could
God.
outrun a cheetah right now. I think that's pretty good. A pretty good goodbye.
Do you think it fits the episode?
You know what is a good goodbye? My tweet from 7 hours ago. Sucking dick and cock in the library. So this has been Profit Hours episode 1.
It's just a pilot.
The pilot. We're
It's
getting
gonna get
renewed.
better.
Yeah.
It's gonna get better.
It,
that
would,
was just-
it wouldn't get worse.
I think it's already pretty good.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, setting the bar high. Okay,
Oh my God.
kittens. Good night.
Good night.